Welcome to lecture number 7 everyone. Here we will discuss about this biological nomenclature. Nomenclature means you already know, you have studied in class 9th. Nomenclature means giving names, right? Biological nomenclature means every living organism has its scientific name. Like for example, you must have known that mango, scientific name of mango is Mangifera indica, right? That is a biological name or scientific name. Naming of any organism, like plant, animals, and even bacteria or even virus. So what is the need of this nomenclature? Why we name organisms? There are over 1.7 to 1.8 million living organisms known to science till now, okay? So we can't remember all these names, right? We have to identify, here we call mango, here there are many varieties of mango, right? Banganpalli and all these varieties we have certain names. We have different names in our state, even in our locality we call it something. In Kalahandi we there may be they may be called different in Karnataka or Tamil Nadu. There are various names to a particular thing, but if you go and ask the Karnataka people that do you know Banganpalli Aam, that they won't be able to find out that what you are talking about actually, right? So there should be a specific name, there should be a single name to every particular organism, that is 1.7 to 1.8 million organism, so that whenever you talk about it in any part of the world, they must understood that what you are talking about. This you can understand by a simple example of your name itself. People may be calling you by different names at your home, but there is a particular name, right? There is your name in your board exam certificates or Aadhaar card, that is the final name of yours, that many people, or in future wherever you go, people will know by that particular name, not your name given by your elders at your home. They whatever they call you, right? So let's see the definition of nomenclature. It is the process of standardized naming of living organisms such that a particular organism is known by the same name all over the world. I have already discussed about this one. So who give the name of plant and who give the name of animal? There are various organizing committees or various organizing body, they give the name, okay? There is not like only one committee give the name to all the organisms in the world. There are various committees, like to give name of the virus, there are many scientists, virologists are there, they give the name, okay? There are many bacteriologists who give the name of the bacteria. There are various bodies, like for plants, the nomenclature is based on the rules given by ICBN. What is ICBN? Actually, it is the International Code for Botanical Nomenclature, and whatever name will be given to the plant, the name should be approved by this ICBN. Like this, for animals, the names are based on the ICZN, that is International Code for Zoological Nomenclature. And the biological nomenclature was for the first time given by Carolus Linnaeus. You must have known about this scientist, right? So let's see what are these rules of nomenclature. Like you don't give name to the particular organism like you like, okay? You like them to be. There are particular rules that you have to obey when you identify a new organism and you want to name them. Suppose you found a new organism, suppose you discovered a new plant, for example, okay? Suppose you discovered a new plant at your locality that was never been discovered, so you want to name this particular plant. So what you will do, first of all, you will identify all these characteristics what are present in this plant, like leaf structure, how they are, asexual mode of reproduction or sexual mode of reproduction. There are many kinds of identification are there, okay? That we will be discussing in our later lectures. So how you are going to name them? There are a few rules, that the name should be in Latin language. It's not like you are going to name them in English itself. Okay, you're not going to name them in Hindi language or in Oriya language. There is a particular language, the Latin language, we use for naming all the plants and animals. And why is it so? Because it is a dead language. What do you mean by this dead language? Actually, dead language means there is no further modification in this particular language. Like in English language, every year there is, or every year or every 1 to 2 years there are committees. They change every certain grammar things, they add some new words, they remove some words, like this happens. Okay, but in the Latin language they do not change anything at all. It is a dead language. However it is kept in that way only. No changes now happening in this language, so we use Latin language. So when we differ, there are two words. Okay, binomial means the word consists of the particular name consists of two words. Here you can say see the example, Mangifera indica I have taken for mango. So this is first word and this is the second word. This first word represent the genus, name of the genus. That means Mangifera indica, the mango, belongs to the genus Mangifera. And the second word, this indica, this provides the specific epithet. Okay, when we write this scientific name in our pen or paper, so we underline these words separately. Like Mangifera I have underlined separately and indica I have underlined separately. Okay, but when we type in our computer or laptop, wherever, so this should be in italics. Okay, whenever it is printed, you must have seen there are many scientific names printed in italics font. Okay, so the first word in the biological name, this first word must be in capital letter and the second one must be in the small letter. Here fifth point should be, I have not mentioned in this because I had the shortage of page. So the scientists who have discovered this particular name, okay, whoever has given this name, can be written here in short form, in abbreviated form. Okay, so this Mangifera indica was given, the name was given for the first time by Carolus Linnaeus, so we write LINN. You don't have to underline this one. And second thing, you have to remember that this L should be in capital letter. You can't write here Carolus Linnaeus, such long name. Okay, you have to just abbreviated form you have to write here. And you don't have to separately don't have to underline this word also. So in this section we have learned about the nomenclature and the rules of nomenclature.